Salespeople, your strength is greater than you know. You all, every single one of you all have superpowers that you don't yet understand. And because you don't understand your strengths and your superpowers, you're not using them. Some you're not using them at all. Some of them you're using them entirely the wrong way. Green peas, veterans, it doesn't matter. I'm talking to each and every one of you. So on this brand new episode of the best show in auto, sales superpowers you already have and how to use them. Hit that share button and tell everybody, tell them all that Lopes is live.
Now for the hundreds watching live and the millions around the world that wish they could be here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for Live with Lopes.
What up, guys? It's Gary Vee, and it's time to get more frank. Frank, where are you?
My friends, each and every one of you watching, you are all so much stronger than you think you are. Each and every one of you possess superpowers that some of you don't understand. Some of you don't even know that you have them yet. Superpowers you already have and how to use them. Number one, the belief that every customer will buy. If your dealership is in Strong 30 training, you have already heard this one since day one that we have been together. It's number one of the three truths. And friends, this one right here, number one, I came out of the gate storming, man. I came out of the gate right away with the smacky smacks to get you all going. Okay. This is the most powerful tool that every single one of us possesses. This is it right here. It's our mind, and it is our belief. My friends, each and every one of us, we talk ourselves out of more deals than we talk ourselves into by profiling customers, negative self-talk. Man, both of those things right there, those two things alone are completely self-destructive. Nothing good comes out of profiling customers. Nothing good comes out of negative self-talk. My friends, how many times have you seen a vehicle pull up to the dealership? Some beat up old hoopty, some POS pickup truck, right? And you're looking at it and you see somebody walks out, ripped up shirt, messed up hair, dirty jeans, right? Muddy boots, walk into the showroom and you're like, this guy ain't going by. Look at this. You know what this guy's here to do? This guy right here, you see him? You see him over there? This guy is here for one reason and one reason only. That one, he's here to waste my time. And you see another salesperson go and greet him, usually a green pea. You're like, Green Pea don't know better. He don't know what he's doing. He didn't go over there. I got to go and do nothing but waste his time, man. You go waste your time with that guy over there, Green Pea. You waste your time. Go ahead. I'm going to sit over here and watch more TikToks. Go ahead. You go. Man, I got the TikToks watching over here, man. That's what I'm going to watch. What happens? Half hour later, 45 minutes later, boom, full pop deal, brand new. F-150, platinum with everything in it. And you're like, damn, Green Pea got lucky. No, he didn't get lucky. He had the right mindset. Because when you're a Green Pea, you believe that every single customer will buy. How many times have you gone up to the desk, gone to get a pencil, right? And you go up there and you're like, this guy ain't going to buy nothing today, but give me a pencil on stock number, blah, 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 blah. That negative self-talk, that negative profiling, all of that stuff, all that does is get in the way of you ever being able to close a deal. Friends, think about it. Think about this from the outside looking in, okay? If you're a regular person, a regular citizen, and you're out there and you look at a car dealership, think about What do you think the average person sees when they, from the outside, looking at a car dealership? I'll tell you what they see. They see two things. That's it. Cars and strangers. Nothing else. That's all they see. They look in, they see two things. Cars and strangers. Nothing else. So when they come to the dealership, when they walk into the showroom, you have to believe in your heart, in your mind, beyond a shadow of a doubt, like you'll throw hands with somebody over this. You have to believe that every single customer will buy. And it makes perfect sense. That's why I call this truth number one. It makes perfect sense because they're not coming in for the coffee. You don't have good coffee. The coffee in car dealership sucks. In most of them. There's a couple that's pretty good. But for the most part, nobody wants to come and drink your coffee out of your styrofoam cup and put that powdered cream in there. Gross. No, they're not coming in for the coffee. They're not coming in to watch the TV. You ain't got all the channels. No, they're not coming in for any of that. They are coming in for one reason and one reason only: to buy a car. That is it. They look in, they see nothing but cars and strangers. They ain't coming in to hang out with you. They ain't coming in to burn up a couple of hours of their life. Oh no, they could think of better places to go and a lot better places, a lot of better people to be hanging out with. My friends, they're coming in to buy. That is it. End of the story. Jennifer Stapleton, that's right. Never judge a book by its cover. If that person is coming in, I don't care what they're wearing. I do not care what they're driving. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what they smell like. I don't care what their nationality is. I don't care about any of that stuff. All I care about is the fact that that person consciously made a decision to get in their vehicle and drive to your dealership, park in the front, get their ass out of the car, and walk into the showroom. That means that they want to buy. When you believe that beyond a shadow of a doubt, guess what happens? That is a superpower. And the most powerful superpower you could ever have, that you could ever tap into, is this right here. Believing that every customer will buy, because they will, until you lose that belief. If you lose that belief, if you don't even have that belief in the first place, you may as well tell the customer, may as well walk up to the customer and go, hey, look, welcome to Friendly Motors. My name is Frank. I don't really believe that you're going to buy anything today. I really believe, just to be honest with you, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. I don't believe that you're going to buy anything. So to make this easy on both of us, I think it'll be a whole lot better if you just get back in your hoopty, drive down the street, and maybe go someplace else. Or you know what? Ignore me, walk past me, go find one of these guys. There's a girl in there. Her name is Sheila. She just started today. She'll think that you want to buy a car. Go over there and work with her. Don't work with me, because I don't think you're going to buy. Would you say that when you greet a customer? Absolutely not. Why would you say it in your mind? Why would you say it to yourself? Why would you let that little voice in your mind say negative things about that customer and about what's going to happen? Why would you allow your mind to destroy an opportunity that was given to you, that the car gods literally dropped in your lap? Because whenever you greet somebody that just walks onto the lot, that is a gift from the car gods. Whenever if you're an internet department and you handle incoming leads that you're going to convert into appointments for yourself, and you look at a lead and you're like, man, that's a waste. That's a car goo lead, man. That's a waste of time. I don't want to do that, man. Bang. Your mind is taking you out of the game. The absolute 1000%, the most powerful superpower that you can have right here. Always believe that the customer will buy. When you believe this truth, and believe it, I mean like in your mind, in your heart, with every single ounce of your existence, that every single person that walks in that front door is there for one reason and one reason only: to buy a car. When you do that, that is a superpower that cannot be stopped. It cannot be broken down. If you have this with you, nothing ever can be against you. Okay. Let's keep it going. We did number one. We are up to number two right now. Sales superpowers you already have and how to use them. My friends, number two superpower, 86% of customers switch. 86% of customers switch. My friends, let me explain something to you. You're probably looking at this right now and you're like, wait a minute, wait a second. That's a stat. That's a stat. How, and not only is it a stat, you're saying, I don't even know if that's actually like correct or not. How is a stat a superpower for me? Let me explain exactly what I'm talking about. Number one, this stat is accurate. To the best of my knowledge, it's absolutely accurate. If anything, it's low. Over the last 36 months, I believe that this number right here, 86% of all customers switch and buy a vehicle other than the one they originally came in to buy. I think that number is low over the last 36 months. But regardless, we're going to stick with the 86%. And here is how it's a superpower for you. Once again, in the mind. Too many salespeople get completely hung up on what a customer says that they want when they first walk in the door. Okay? And they allow, excuse me, and that's how you know this is live, right? I would never leave myself clearing my throat if I was editing this. I definitely would have been picking this out, right? But too many salespeople get hung up on what a customer says they want. And they allow that, what the customer says, to turn into negativity. And we all know this because over the last 36 months, more than any other time in our careers, has it been that customers have come in or sent in a lead looking for a vehicle that we did not have. If you're a Ford dealer, this happened with Broncos. If this is a Toyota dealer, if you're working at a Toyota dealership, this happened with everything. Okay, but seriously, when this happens, you cannot allow what you don't have, you can't allow that to get into your mind, and you can't allow that to ruin the possibility of you being the way that the customer can purchase the vehicle. And the way that you don't do it is because of this. You use the stat, and you use that stat in a way of quiet, what I call quiet confidence. Let me explain. You use the stat. 86% of people switch and buy a vehicle different than the vehicle they originally came in to see, or buy it in a different way. You use that as a superpower to calm the mind, to stop the negative thoughts, and to simply follow the process. If you've been selling automobiles for longer than 5 minutes, you understand how many people come in asking for black and they leave in blue, asking for white and they leave in silver, asking for silver and leaving in gray, asking for leather and leaving in cloth, asking for a premier model and leaving in an LT. Because what they see on the computer, what they see on their phone, they don't have 100% of the information. And what they see compared to the way something actually looks at times is night and day different. We have seen people say that they were looking for a particular color. We have that color. They come in and they're like, ugh, I really don't like that color. What else you got? You have seen, if you've been selling cars longer than 5 minutes, you have had that moment when a customer walks in to see a particular vehicle, you're walking them through the lot and they go, oh, what's that? And bang, they go right in that direction. You have had customers come in and they have said to you, I only want to pay $399 a month, no more than $399 a month. I'll pay less, but no more than $399 a month. 2 hours later, they're leaving $479, $519, $429, $601. They're leaving at a completely different payment because 86% of customers switch. The leather is too leathery. It's too slippery. The cloth is too warm. The black is too dark. The white is too light. It happens. The car doesn't have enough power. The car's got too much power. I didn't know a Suburban was this big. Oh my God, this is like a bus. This happens. 86% of people switch. So, because of the fact, also understand this as well, 86% of customers switch. The vast majority of that 86% of people, they switch themselves. And I know right now there's a bunch of you saying, nope, my customers come in, they know exactly what they want. They know that they want the color. Man, they probably work at a Subaru or a Toyota dealership, but guess what? They switch over there as well. And getting yourself all nervous and everything. And when that happens, you know what you wind up doing, and you don't even understand that you're doing it? Instead of talking to the customer about what you can do, all you do is wind up talking about what you can't do. Instead of talking about what it is that the customer actually can buy and take home today, you talk to them about what they can't have, about what they can't have today under any circumstances. You start speaking so negative. It's like that old commercial with the badger, right? It's like that old commercial with the badger where the person's saying, do you have this color? And he's like, nope. Do you have this color? Out of stock. Do you have this color? Oh, the Ming blue, out of stock. All you're doing is talking negative to the person. If you understand and you believe in your mind and you believe in your heart, you know the stat is true. And you know that customer is more than likely going to switch themselves. All you have to do is consistently present and talk about what you can do. No, I really like black. I've got a blue one. I got a dark gray one. Let's go take a look. That's it. Let's go take a look at them and go out there and present what you can do. Maybe the customer is going to say, you know what? I really, really want black. I'm going to think about it. Okay, no problem. They leave. They're not even out of the lot yet. They're not even back onto the street. And you know what they're thinking to themselves? You know, that blue wasn't too bad. They go and they stop somewhere to eat after they were shopping. You know what? Kind of like the blue. Not too bad. I kind of like the blue. You know what? Maybe we should go back for the blue. And then you send them that follow-up text message with a picture of the blue one. And you get a text back from them that says, hey, how much is the blue one? My friends, this happens every single day in dealerships all over the country. William J., look, he says, not only do they switch models or colors, but they'll switch brands, new versus used, and back again. So just key into what they are really saying and make appropriate suggestions. Absolutely, William J. This goes into that whole this is a superpower, but I don't have it prepared, so I'm just going to wing it live because it's my show. I could do whatever the hell I want anyway, right? But the actual fact, when you think about it, if you present alternatives, if you present and continually present what it is that you can do, what they can buy today, it will lead you and lead them down the path of getting a vehicle today. Remember, they didn't come into the showroom to hang out. Go back to superpower number 1. They didn't come into the showroom to hang out. So as they're communicating, here's the superpower. You listen to understand what is most important to them, what features, what items, what options, what things are most important to them, not listen just to respond. When you're listening just to respond and the customer says something to the tune of like, you know, I'd really like a black truck, you listening to respond means that you're going to say back to the customer, oh, sorry, we don't have black. You can order one if you want, right? You gave them a negative. Instead of listening to them, they're saying, I really like a black truck. And you saying to them, hey, what are you driving now? Well, I'm driving that blue truck right there. Oh, why did you love it? Why do you love that truck? Oh, I loved it because it had great power and everything. It's just got too many miles on it right now. What did you not like about it? Where did it let you down? You know, I really wish that it had ... So it sounds like a dark colored truck with ... would be the perfect vehicle for you. Would you agree? Well, yeah. Let's go look at a blue one. Let's go look at a gray one. I got a beautiful dark red truck. It's so fan. Come on, let's go take a look. And then they go out and then they're walking and they see another one. If you listen to understand what is most important to that person, not listen to respond. If you listen to understand, you will always have the response that helps that customer move them along and talk to them. Like William J. said again, SWAT, sell what's available today. You will be talking to that customer about what they can do today, because the majority of people do not submit a lead, pick up the phone and call the dealership, or come into the dealership because they're thinking about buying a vehicle 6 months from now. I know we get 1 out of 100 and that's what happens, okay? But even if they come in and they say, once again, if they come in and say, I'm not buying anything today, that should be like in your mind, yeah, you are. Of course you are. You're just scared. That's all. I know. I've seen this happen 100 times. Come with me. It's going to be okay. Come with me. But the fact that 86% of customers switch and buy a vehicle other than what they originally came in to see, that is a superpower. Know that. Have it in your mind. Use that as quiet confidence to be able to follow the process. So important that you actually follow the process. Listen to understand what's most important to that customer, not listen just simply to reply. Let's move on, my friends, to number 3. Okay, number 3, sales superpowers you already have and how to use them. This one, you're not going to believe it's a superpower when I show you, but it absolutely 100% is. Number 3 is 90% of salespeople don't follow up. 90% of salespeople don't follow up. Friends, this is a superpower in 2 different ways. Okay, it's almost like I'm giving you a bonus, like I'm giving you an extra one over here. Okay, 2 different ways. Number 1, let me just tell you straight. Okay, let me just put this out there, give you the smacky smack, and just tell you, you're not following up. You're not. Okay, the vast majority of salespeople don't follow up. Like 90% vast majority don't follow up. This is a superpower, number 1, because now it's here. It's on the table. I've called you out. Be mad at me if you want. I really don't care. Somebody has got to. God knows your manager's not. Okay? Somebody has got to tell you that you are not doing this and you are leaving one of the most basic yet powerful skills in sales. You're leaving it on the table. You're not taking advantage of the opportunity because 90% of the time, I'm talking to you, baby, you are not following up. Now that we've put it down, now that we've identified it, now we can handle it. It's right here. You can't deny it anymore. Now we can handle it. That's the first part. The second part of this superpower is that, trust me, if you're not following up, neither is anybody else. Nobody out there is doing it. So if you start, you're going to be ahead of everybody else because everybody else is a lazy SOB right now too. They're all lazy. They're all order takers. They're all people that are like, man, if you don't buy this car, somebody else will. Those days are coming to an end, my friend. All right. Those that follow up right now. I'm not just talking about following up with unsold showroom visits. I'm talking about following up with your sold customers. And if your dealership is in Strong 30 training, you know this is something that we're going to be talking about in the near future because every dealer that we work with at Strong 30, somewhere in that process, somewhere in our training, we are talking about follow-up because it's so important right now to be talking about, okay? Think about this as well. 86%, okay? Remember, 86% of people switch, okay? So if you don't have the vehicle, whatever, you need to follow up so that you can continue the sales process and continue to provide options of what it is that you can do, okay? You need to continually do this. Unsold showroom follow-up, at least once a day, you need to be reaching out to these people, okay? Now, the real superpower, the real one, is being in contact with people that you already sold a car to, your previous customers. That is where the real growth comes from. That is the piece that will lead you out of the desert and into the promised land. That is how you're going to do it. Most salespeople, I'm going to use the 90% again. Most salespeople never, ever follow up with somebody that they sold a car to. Okay? Don't worry. Right now, this has been working against you, but you're going to change it, and it's going to become an absolute superpower for you, because ain't nobody else following up either, okay? Your past customers are the gateway. They are the path. They are the yellow brick road taking you out of black and white of constantly having to look at the door, watch the lot, see who's coming in today. I wonder if anybody's going to come in today. Oh, shit, it's raining. Nobody's going to come in today. Moves you out of Munchkin Land, out of the black and white, and into the color of walking in each and every single day, not depending on the door, not depending on leads, not even giving a half of a rat's ass if the phone rings or not, because your phone has been getting filled with text messages. It's been ringing for days of your previous customers calling you, giving you referrals, getting you hooked up with a friend, with a family member, or coming in for another vehicle themselves. Generating your own opportunities. And follow up is the yellow brick road that gets you exactly to where you want to go. Communication with people that have already trusted you to spend $20, $30, $40, $60, $80, $100,000 on a vehicle. If they trusted you once and you did the right thing, guess what? They will trust you again. Absolutely. Consistency. Having this action be put on a schedule where every single day you are reaching out to X amount of your previous customers so that when you hit the end of the month, you have touched all of them. Consistently providing value to them. Not just, hey, it's a great day to buy a car. You want to come in and see me and buy another car? No, absolutely not. Hey, how are you doing? How have you been? How's Johnny's soccer team doing? Hey, their new iPhones are coming out. Did you see them? If you get one and you have a hard time pairing it up to your car, come on over with your phone and I'll help you pair it up. Hey, you must be due for an oil change pretty soon. If you want to schedule a service appointment, let me know. I'll go to service and I'll schedule that appointment for you. And like I said before, consistently showing up. Consistently showing up at least once a month. That person's phone buzzes, and who is it? They look at their phone, bang, it's you. It's you. Asking them if they're good, asking them how they're doing, asking them how their spring is going, asking them how was that vacation, asking them, are you going to be taking any vacations soon? Maybe you want to get your car checked out before you go. Don't forget, we do multi-point inspections for free. I'll set that up for you if you like. Being consistent. This is the way out. This is your Moses leading the Israelites out of slavery of Egypt. This is your yellow brick road going from black and white and Munchkin Land to Oz. This is how you do it. It's all right here. And right now, you're not doing it. This is why I'm saying that it's an absolute superpower. Because of the fact that you're not doing it right now. The superpower of the whole thing is putting it right here in front of you. The fact that 90% of salespeople don't follow up, that is a superpower. You got no competition out there, number one. Ain't nobody else following up. So you can very, very easily stand tall and stand out just by doing it. And now that I've said it, now that I've called you out, you can't run. You can't escape. It's going to come tomorrow morning. You're going to think, man, Frank was talking about doing that damn follow-up. I got to do my follow-up. It's going to be with you forever, every single day. And also, I'm going to replay this episode a gazillion freaking times over the next few months. So it's going to keep popping up. And every time you see that little graphic with those sales superpowers, you're going to be like, damn, I got to follow up. Come on, man. This is a superpower. Stop leaving it on the side and get on it. 90% of salespeople ain't doing it. That's an opportunity for you. Let me just tell you straight. The final word tonight, man, I can't get any more real than what it is that I'm about to say. I can't get any more straight with you than what I'm about to say. And I needed a little help in the way to say it. But listen here. Most of you are out there and you're looking for the silver bullet. Most of you are out there and you're looking for that magic potion. You're looking for that thing to get you to the next level. You're looking for that thing to help you break through that glass ceiling and get to that next spot of your growth, the next spot of your progress. You're looking on the outside. You're looking everywhere that you possibly can on the outside for it. But you know what? It's actually on the inside. Everything that you need to get to that next level, all of those superpowers that I talked about tonight, they're all in here. Every single one of them is on the inside, okay? Here's where I need the help. In the Bible, Luke 17:21, Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. What's he talking about? He's talking about the fact that your heaven, everything that you need, everything for peace, for growth, all of it is in you. It's all already inside of you. It's not on the outside. You're not going to find it on the outside. You're going to be looking for it out there forever. You're never, ever going to find it because it's on the inside. Every single thing that you need, it's within you. It's surrounding you. All you got to do is just tap into it. That's it. And you'll notice from the three things that we talked about this evening in Sales Superpowers, right? The three things that we talked about, they're all in here. Believing beyond a shadow of a doubt that every single customer will buy. No, looking at them, knowing that they didn't come in for the coffee, they didn't come in to watch TV, they didn't come in for some popcorn. No, they came in to buy a car. Get the negativity. This one's not going to buy. This one don't have money. This one's here to waste my time. Get that negativity out of there. Also realize 86% of people, they switch and they buy a vehicle other than the one they originally came in to see. That's a superpower because it's quiet confidence in here. Regardless of what it is that they say that they want, you talk to them about what they can buy from you today. Don't talk about what they can't have. Talk about what they can have. And that's going to monstrously change what is going on in your sales stats and in your numbers each and every single month. Last but not least, another stat, 90% of salespeople don't follow up. That means you're not following up. It's time to exercise some discipline when it comes to follow-up. Discipline, doing what you know you need to do, when you need to do it, how you need to do it, whether you want to do it or not. Tap into that discipline. Do your follow-up each and every single day. Unsold showroom customers and your sold customers. Stay in touch with them. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The superpowers that you need to be able to actually be a sales superstar, they're within you as well. Just those three things. There's so many more, and every single one of them inside of you, right? Like I said, the little extra one I added in. Listen to understand what your customer's saying. Don't listen just to respond. Listen to understand. That's how you'll be able to get the most important information out of them. See, I even gave you an extra one, man. All of those things, they're all in here. They're all within you. Stop looking on the outside. What you need to get to that next level, it's in here already. Just tap into it, man. Understand that it's there. You don't got to buy it. You don't got to pay for it. You don't got to, all you got to do is just tap into it and use it. And each and every one of you, you will get to that next level. You'll get to that next great spot. You'll be able to tap in, right? And make your future self proud because you listened to what Frank J. Lopes told you to do tonight. Your buddy Frank, you listened to what I said. Next Monday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here for another brand new episode of The Best Show in Auto, Live with Lopes, brought to you by Cars.com. Thank you so much for watching. Tap into those superpowers. I love you. We'll see you next week.